Welcome back, Orleans, to more Sleeping Dragon. A broken sword adventure. What's up with this lazy fuck?
Hey, you! I'd seen dead people with more life in him than this guy. The guy was sleeping like a baby. I couldn't lift a big iron cover like that with my bare hands. In the open tool bag, I could see a sewer key.
Hey, monsieur! Leave those tools alone!
Me? Oh, I was just admiring them.
Well, do it from further away! Mon Dieu! So help me!
He looks pissed.
Hey! Alphonse! What do you think you're doing?
While the
here?
workman was looking the other way, I borrowed his sewer key. Funny, every time I get involved in saving the world, I turn into a kleptomaniac.
That's the beauty of adventure games.
Look,
you get to be a
Alphonse!
kleptomaniac.
I am tired of arguing with you! Just be sure it doesn't happen again, huh?
I was an old hand with sewer keys. With only the faintest shudder of déjà vu, I prepared once again to get intimate with the Parisian sewers. Come on, you piece of... I couldn't understand it. I'd once lifted this very manhole easily. Perhaps I'd let myself go.
Hey, monsieur, that's not my sewer key by any chance.
No! What do you take me for?
You just happen to carry one around with you.
Of course. Doesn't everybody?
Sure. Anyway, you're wasting your time. That cover was welded down years ago, during the Sieur Jacques Panique.
Great. If I wanted to shift that cover, it'd take something a whole bunch stronger than me.
This bitch.
Hi, how are you?
Alive, thank God.
I know the feeling. Nice view of Montfaucon Square you've got here.
What's the point of a view when life's not worth a sou?
Hey, you're not one of those crazy, hip-happening street poets, are you?
Don't be ridiculous, monsieur. I look after a pissoir.
So what do you do?
I'm a brain surgeon. What do you think?
I think you look after this pissoir.
Tout à l'heure. No flies on you, monsieur.
Long as I don't go in there.
And just what is that supposed to mean? Huh?
Whoa, my mistake. I backed off. It's a well-known fact that toilet attendants account for the majority of homicides in France. Must be the bleach blocks. You take pride in your work?
This pissoir is the cleanest and most hygienic in all France.
That must take a lot of dedication.
Yes, sir. In this job, the harder you work, the more other people just pass water upon your efforts.
I know the feeling. It's all very well having urinals here if I want to... But if a guy wants to you know.
You shall have to use facilities elsewhere, monsieur. As you can see, the toilets were damaged in the earth tremor. Now wash your hands!
Yes, Mom. Let's climb some scaffolding. It's fun. And good exercise.
Hey!
What? Who, me?
What do you think you're doing up there?
Admiring the view. I can see right into your pissoir from here.
Pervert! Get down from there before I call the police!
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, that's great. I can see right into your pissoir.
Hi again. Any good gutters around here?
Quoi? A gutter?
Yeah, a common roadside gutter. I need to whiz, lady.
A whiz? What is this whiz, monsieur? Mon Dieu! You mean you wish to... in a gutter? But monsieur, you have already used the facilities.
Don't remind me. It's just that when nature calls, there's sometimes a bit of an echo. You know what I mean?
Why, in the name of all that is hygienic, do you want to use a gutter? When there is a perfectly clean pissoir here.
That might pass for clean in the old world, lady. But I'd rather whiz in a gutter any day.
This is an outrage. I shall investigate.
You do that.
That's our clue. To return to where we once were.
You never know when you might need a length of rope.
Hey! You up there!
Oh, hi there!
I will not have some peeping Toms spying on my customers while they do their business!
Hey, I'm not spying on anybody.
Want to explain that to the police?
No, not really. Coming down. I didn't have the horsepower to lift that cover, but I knew something that did.
Hey! What are you doing?
Just setting something up. You'll love this. Hey, you! Hi, how you doing?
Ça va? As long as we don't have another earthquake.
Well, you should be safe here, by the old church.
You're joking. Look at it.
But it's medieval.
Medieval? Shoddy, you mean? Should be torn down and replaced with something modern.
Really?
Something nice in concrete and steel. Built to be earthquake-proof.
You think there's gonna be more quakes?
Of course. And look at all that rubble. The thing's a death trap. Wait a minute. You seem very familiar to me, monsieur.
Me? Oh, I doubt it.
But of course. You're the guy who gave me that racing tip.
Oh, right, so I am.
That horse made a fortune for me. Turned my whole life around.
Guess I'm just a natural.
It's a gift, monsieur. A gift.
But how come you're still digging up roads?
I've got my own company now, monsieur. And a drill. See? Not a pick. If you have any more tips like that one...
You'll be the first to know. What exactly are you doing here?
These damned earthquakes are screwing everything up. There's plenty of stuff underground needs fixing after that last shock.
So you're digging a hole for the utilities guys to get to the damage?
That's it. And the sooner we're out of here, the happier I'll be.
You said we. I don't see anybody else working.
My workmate, Alphonse, is snoring up a storm in the cab of my truck.
Why isn't he helping you?
Medical exemption. He's got a piece of paper from his doctor saying he is clinically seismophobic.
He's afraid of earthquakes?
Just so, monsieur.
And you believe it?
You can't argue with a piece of paper, can you?
So, how did you end up with this Alphonse guy?
Positive discrimination. We have to take on a set number of cowardly idiots every year.
Let me ask you a hypothetical question. Your driver
Alphonse, damn his cowardly liver.
is scared of earthquakes, right? What would he do if there was an earthquake right now?
He'd slam the truck into gear and get out of here like... Oh,
That's right. With a manhole following him home.
he would never live it down.
Is that a bad thing?
No, that's what sells your crazy scheme to me.
Earthquake! Earthquake!
Magnifique! I don't know what I'll tell the insurance people, monsieur, but it was worth it.
Sprinkling sunshine into people's lives. I guess that was what I lived for.
That's
But
what I
right
live
now,
for, baby.
The sewer beckoned.
The sewer beckons. Who wants to enter my manhole? Do you want to enter my manhole? George wants to enter my manhole. So let's enter the manhole. Let's save too.
The wall was well built and very, very solid. There was a faint inscription, but the decaying plaster made it almost impossible to read. I could make out some medieval French and some Latin, but not enough to squeeze out any meaning. The inscriptions and the arches probably once told the truth about the extermination of the Templars. Like a lot of truths, time had blurred it. A big, spooky skull stared out at me. The mouth looked out of proportion. The skull's mouth had the same shape as the stone cylinder. Aha! I could write a book on secret doors. I really could. The door was ajar. I could hear voices. There were a couple of Cesaro's men, and they had brought a dog.
You hear something?
Nah,
How much longer we gotta be here?
like the boss says, till it's all over.
Or till that yank turns up and we kill him?
Yeah. And no guesses which one I prefer.
Me too. I hate that guy.
Well, now, let's be accurate, eh? You hate everyone.
True. True.
I couldn't risk attracting their attention.
Let's not risk it then.
Oh my God! Something truly nasty had happened here.
Truly nasty.
A trail of blood led round the corner. I'd come all this way. I didn't want to go back now. I would have been caught if I'd gone through the door. I had to find another way in without being seen.
What the fuck? GameHorder's tipped one too many back.
I wasn't going to get through there in a hurry. The bars were several inches thick. I'd arrived too late. Cesaro and his men had shown no mercy for these poor souls. How could anyone do this?
What a dirty motherfucker.
I didn't want to, but I had to search the body. The only thing on him was an old rusty key. I'd already searched him. I didn't want to do it again.
Do it again.
I just wanted to leave him in peace.
Do it again. Do it again.
I decided not to operate it. The noise might alert any nearby guards.
Is that a clue? Alright. What else do we got going on here?
One of Cesaro's men was guarding the kitchen. I couldn't get through while he was there. I was gonna have to find a way to distract him.
Well, you already talked about the microwave ding-ding.
The microwave suddenly sprang into life. It was going to make a noise. I had to hide. Fast.
Alright. That wasn't fast enough, asshole.
The microwave suddenly sprang into life. It was going to make a noise. I had to hide. Fast.
Okay. We need to lock that door somehow, and I bet this rusty key is how.
The microwave suddenly sprang into life. It was going to make a noise. I had to hide. Fast.
George Stobart. Like, this guy couldn't fucking just shoot the lock off? Seriously?
Mission accomplished. The guy was now trapped in the room.
Yeah, with an automatic machine gun, I might point out. But, okay. Anyways, on with the game. That is neither here nor there.
That was strange. The blood trail led to the wine rack, but then completely disappeared. No pool of blood, no body, no nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm so good at opening puzzles with wine bottles.
Hey, presto! To my delight, the wine rack moved to reveal a secret passage. The blood trail continued.
The key to that is Andre's story about St. Stephan's travels. He talks about the carried relic from Israel through Italy to Germany in rhymes before reaching the Baron Torres Preceptory. So if you read George's notebook about that, it basically tells you to pull. It matches. The green bottle is from Israel, the red bottle's from Italy, the other one's from Germany. So you just pull them in the right order and the fucking boom, shit opens right up. Just like that. Like a boss.
Stobart. We knew you would come.
Hey, you're the guy who mugged me outside the theater.
We had to have the key of Solomon. Now listen to me. Cesaro is more powerful than we thought. There isn't much time. You must find the others. Protect the key.
Where is it?
Look for the statue. It hides the...
Hides what? I wasn't going to get any more
great.
from the guy.
Typical Templars dying right before they tell me what the fuck to do.
I couldn't find any clues.
Well,
Whatever he was trying to protect, it was clearly worth laying his life down for. The clock was smashed so badly it was beyond repair. They'd looked everywhere for the key. I hope they found it. The broken clock had stopped at 3:42.
342. Okay.
Cesaro's men must have been here for at least an hour. They must have been desperate. Hardly anything had been left untouched.
Oh shit. George is dead. The guard saw him and blew off his head. Son of and shoot me behind the podium, Dealy Majilly.
If Grandpa Stobart could see me now, he'd sure be proud. Closest I've been to a Bible in years. Guess I just preferred thrillers. I like this version, though. It had some pretty pictures in it. It was a large, illuminated Bible. Each handwritten page must have taken days.
Flipping them guts.
That was either a sign, or there was just no one behind the door. The clock was large, beautiful, and useless. It didn't work. The key to adjust the time had been left in the clock face. The statue was made of solid stone. I couldn't see any moving parts. It was a large statue of a man. Maybe this was the statue the Templar had been trying to tell me about. Below the statue, on the plinth, was a brass plaque. The plaque indicated that the statue was of Saint Stephen. Below his name was a quote: "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." Revelation. Now, when I was a boy, Grandpa Stobart, or to give him his full title, the Very Reverend Archie Stobart, had insisted I went to Bible class. So Revelation was no revelation to me. The key to adjust the time had been left in the clock face. I entered the time that corresponded to the date this place was dedicated to St. Stephen. It was around 1247. That didn't work.
He that readeth. I don't know. Gonna have to ponder on this, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.